Hello students, today we are going to learn quadratic equation. Before going to this quadratic equation, first we need to recall some terms that are constant, variable and degree. Now what is the meaning of constant? Constant means value of which is fixed. Value of which is fixed. Fixed value. What is the meaning of fixed value? When we are writing two balls, it is equals to 2 quantity. It is equals to 2. When we are writing 10 pens, it is telling that numbers of pen are 10. We cannot write 10 pens is equals to 5. It is not possible. Not possible. What is the meaning of variable? Variable means the value of which are variable. That value of which not fixed. Example is, suppose we don't know value of any object in a particular problem. So when we don't know the number of the object, we say that it is equals to x, or we can say it is equals to y, or we can say this is equals to a or b or any alphabet we take. Now if we get the answer of x, okay, the unknown value is equals to 100. It cannot be in every problem when we are taking the unknown value of x, uh, we are getting the answer as 100 only. No, the answer can be another problem 150. In another problem of x, we can get the answer as 200. We can get it as 13. So we can see that here it is not any fixed value. Problem to problem, the value of x, that means the variable, is changing. So this is known as the term variable. This is variable. Okay, now what is the term degree? Degree is when we are taking a one variable polynomial. Suppose I am writing x to the power 4 plus 3x square plus 9x is equals to 0. Then the maximum power of the variable. What is the maximum power of the variable x here in this? Sorry, this is not a polynomial. This is an equation. So in this case, this is the degree is 4. When we are writing equals to 0, then it is not a polynomial, it is an equation. What can be a polynomial? If we are writing that x to the power 5 plus 2x cube plus 7x, then it is a polynomial. Okay, here we cannot write that is equals to 0. We are not writing here this. This is a polynomial. So here, what is the value of x? Maximum value of x, that is 5. So here the degree is, here the degree is 5. Okay. So what is quadratic equation? Quadratic equation, in place of degree, okay, in place of degree we can take 2 only. What is the meaning of this? If in any equation the degree of the variable is 2, one variable equation, let us write an example. 2x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Okay, see, what is the variable? One variable equation. Variable is x, and the power, maximum power of x is 2. So what is the degree of this equation? This is 2. So this is a quadratic equation. Okay, this is a quadratic equation. This is quadratic. Okay, now let us write it properly. What is the meaning of quadratic equation? Okay, what is 2? What is 5? And what is 6? X is a variable. Okay, this 2 is the coefficient of x square. 5 is the coefficient of x, and 6 is a constant term. Okay, so if any particular equation we can write in the form of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a cannot be 0, that we can write as a quadratic equation. B and C are constant. Okay, A is also a constant term. A is also a constant term. But B and C can be any integer. It can be any integer. What is the meaning of any integer? That means we can write in place of B and C 0 also. Okay, means B and C can be -1, -5, +10, 0. 0. Remember, 0 can be value of B and C. But value of A cannot be 0. Why? Let us take A is equals to 0. Okay. In place of A, we are writing 0. See, 0 into anything is equals to 0 plus bx plus c equals to 0. Now check what is the degree of this equation. What is the maximum power of x? This is 1. So when this is 1, this is not a quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. This is the reason why this a cannot be 0. Then it will not be a quadratic equation. Let us solve an example. If question is given, for which value of a minus 2 into x square plus 5x plus 7 is equals to 0 will not be a quadratic equation. For which value? For which value of a? Okay, what we know that the coefficient with x square cannot be 0. What is a here? What is the meaning of a in ax square? A is the coefficient of x square. Okay, so this is the coefficient of x square here. A minus 2 is the coefficient. This is equals to 0 if we take, because we know the coefficient of x square cannot be 0. It cannot be 0 if this is a quadratic equation. What is the question? For which value of a this equation cannot be a quadratic equation? Okay, so if we take a minus 2 equals to 0, then we get that a equals to 2. Okay, so in place of a we are putting 2. Okay, 2 minus 2 into x square plus 5x plus 7 is equals to 0. Now we can see that 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. 0 into x square plus 5x plus 7 equals to 0. See, again we are getting that this is 0 plus 5x plus 7 is equals to 0. So, see, this is not a quadratic equation. Okay, why? Because here say the power, maximum power or degree of x is equals to 1. So for which value of a we are getting this? For the value of a is equals to 2. This is not a quadratic equation. Okay, thank you students.